are. We've got all of our dirt piled up for a run. What I do is I've got a 12-foot long stock tank that somebody threw away, all wore out in the bottom, but contains my dirt. It holds approximately 14 cubic feet of pay gravels. And then I've got an old truck bed liner that came out of some old Nissan that was at the dump. And it's about 4 feet by 3 feet, about a foot deep, and I pile it up. So I try to get another 14, 15 cubic feet of dirt in that. Altogether, that gives me 27 or so cubic feet of dirt, which is a yard of material. I try to run a yard of material every time because it's something I can then gauge on how I'm producing and how much gold I'm finding on some standard way of measuring it. And that's about how much my stuff holds here. So when I start moving my stuff into the trommel, I'll be shoveling it out of my piles here and just shoveling it into the upper end. My water runs out of my spray bar there, washes my stuff down through. The trommel's spinning, washes all the stuff off the big rocks. A lot of the dirt on the rocks is baked on there from years of being buried in the ground, and this washes it off. Again, this stuff sizes it down to a smaller size so that it doesn't clog up the sluice box. And I'm not finding big chunks of gold up here, I'm finding little chunks of gold. So I'm not worried about losing everything that's smaller than a ½ inch. And that is what we're going to do now. We're going to get this thing all set up, going to put our sluice together, get the water running, get the thing running, and then we're going to start finding some gold.
And what would you say, how much gold would you say you get in a cubic foot?
A cubic foot? You mean a cubic yard?
Yeah.
A cubic yard, I find approximately a gram of gold per cubic yard. In the world of troy ounces, it will take me approximately 31 yards to get the 31 grams of gold it takes to make an ounce of gold.
Amazing. And viewers, I used to there's this grate in the tiny red sluice box, and I used to have to pick rocks out of there before we had our trommel.
So the trommel is a bigger, faster version of Maggie.
Yep.
Here we are at the creek. This creek runs 150 yards from the mine, and we pump our water over to the wash plant with this little Honda pump. It is a fantastic little deal. My uncle gave this to me when he gave me some other gold mining equipment, and this was the start of my wash plant and all my stuff. So this thing here, we're going to get it going, we're going to fire it up, and we're going to do running water.